The man kissed his wife on the cheek, but as soon as he turned away, he wiped his mouth in disgust. He was only doing this to get his hands on her family fortune. After every intimate encounter with his wife, he would go straight to his secretary's place for comfort. One day, as the secretary watched her boss in pain, she pulled out a small bag of powder and claimed that whoever took it would die within 24 hours. She added that even a forensic expert wouldn't be able to detect the toxin. The man was intrigued. That evening, he bought a bottle of red wine and mixed in all the poison. But when he got home, he was shocked to find a large pool of blood on the floor. He instantly sensed something had happened to his wife. He searched every room in the house but couldn't find her anywhere. Then he noticed a card on the dining table. It read, "Prepare $200,000 in cash. If you call the police, your wife dies." Despite the threat, the man called the police immediately. When the officers arrived, one of them noticed the bottle of wine. Jack quickly explained that he had just bought it and was planning to drink it with his wife that night. After inspecting it, the police handed the bottle back to him. With no leads to go on, they eventually left. The next day, Jack met with his secretary again. They believed that once the kidnapper killed his wife, they would finally be free to be together. But things took a turn. Jack was suddenly summoned to the police station. An officer asked him why his running shoes were missing from his shoe rack. At the crime scene, there had been footprints that matched the exact model he wore. Jack hastily claimed he hadn't worn them in ages. Since there wasn't enough evidence, the police had to let him go. When Jack returned home, he realized his running shoes really were gone. He began to suspect someone was trying to frame him. Just then, his secretary called in a panic and told him to turn on the TV immediately. A neighbor who often chatted with Jack's wife was being interviewed by the media. She revealed that Jack was constantly cheating on his wife. Jack was stunned. That statement could easily be used against him in a murder investigation. Panicking, Jack ran into the bathroom and poured the poison wine down the drain. To avoid being bombarded by reporters, he slipped out the back door and headed straight to his sister's house for help. But instead of comfort, she slapped him across the face. She had seen the news and knew what had happened. Jack's wife, Maria, had always been a kind and devoted woman. While Jack was away, Maria had been taking care of his mother without complaint. Thinking about all the silent sacrifices Maria had made, Jack was overwhelmed with guilt. But now the question remained: how could he save his wife?